here with Stacy Monk, founder and CEO of Epic Change at the 2010 NTC. And Stacy, your organization works to raise money and spread awareness for children and communities in Africa, and Tanzania specifically, correct?
Currently, that's the project we're working on, yeah.
Okay. And I wanted to talk to you today about social media primarily because it's a huge tool, one of the largest tools in your toolbox. And so I'd like to start off by asking you, where's the power in social media, specifically around fundraising?
We've used primarily social media for much of our fundraising. So obviously, I really believe that it's possible. I think the sweet spot is online just as it is offline. If you can heartfully connect people to what you're doing, that's what starts movements, and movements are what raise funds, ultimately. So I think there's a lot of nonprofits actually right now that are working to kind of make giving as simple as possible, and I actually am not sure that that's the right way to go. I think people need to feel a heartful connection to the work that you do, and I'm not sure that you can do that by pushing a button. So that's what I think social media can do if you use it effectively.
So do you have any advice there? Within that perspective, what would be your advice to another nonprofit looking to get started in social media around fundraising? I mean, having been there and been successful, what could you share with other organizations?
I think there's two first steps, maybe three. The first step is admitting that you don't know what you're doing,
right,
and just being comfortable with that, being willing to kind of fail and just try things. I think the second thing is building a community. I think it's just like community organizing offline. I don't think there's any reason to intuit that there's something different or special about being online. So I think building a community is important. And then third, with fundraising specifically, I think the more you can get people to generate their own heartful content, their own connection to your organization, the more effective your fundraising campaigns will be.
Absolutely. So tell us a little about how Epic Change has used these tools. I've hinted how successful you've been. I'd love for you to share, exactly what you guys have done with social media and online media and community building to fundraise and really make a difference towards your mission.
Okay. I think there's two stories that have been really effective for us. The first one was a fundraiser called Tweetsgiving. And that was built originally in 2008. It was built in 6 days by 6 volunteers. No one was getting paid. And essentially what we wanted to do was have the community express gratitude. One of my volunteers had actually written on a blog a thank you post about me, and I immediately recognized how great it felt to be appreciated. And I wondered what that would feel like if everyone felt that way. So we basically started spreading gratitude online with the hashtag Tweetsgiving, and we created a splash page, just a landing page, with a chip-in widget that tracked how much was being raised, because what we did was, while on Twitter, we were spreading messages of gratitude. When they got to the landing page, we said, if you want to give in honor of whatever you're grateful for, go ahead and do that. And that first year, in 48 hours, we raised $11,000, which was totally shocking because I was sitting on my couch in Florida and I had no idea whether it would work. That just speaks to my point earlier. You don't know if you're going to fail, so you may as well build quickly and iterate often. And then the second year of Tweetsgiving, we ended up tripling that amount of money. That first year it was enough to build a classroom where we painted the Twitter handles of the donors on the wall. And then the second year, we've got a library, the school's first library under construction, as well as another classroom. So it's been fun. And then the second project I'll just mention quickly is the Twitter Kids of Tanzania. We actually have the children, between the first and the second year, we did some social media training there in Tanzania with a 5th grade classroom. And so the Twitter Kids is a 5th grade classroom of kids that are online. They're tweeting, they have Tumblr blogs. And I think, again, the more you can connect people directly, and I think social media can really allow this over vast geographic expanses, and give people something to talk about, like gratitude, where we can all connect, I think the more effective you can be.